welcome back to Daily Numbers Club. So, what I'm going to talk about today is the pick five. Okay, just the Florida pick five. That's it. No other states. This is particularly the information is for Florida only. This information is based off the official website. What they say goes. That's just the way it is. I am not affiliated with anybody, not with lotteries, any kind of site lotteries, anything. I'm just me, myself, and my hobby. That's it. And I've been doing this over 20 years. It's gotten to the point to where I was, writing everything down on a piece of paper, taking pictures, sending to friends. It's gotten from that to this. And it took a lot to put all this in. It takes a lot, a ridiculous amount of time. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about is from 1022 through 1031-25 pick 5. All these will look the same for each day of the week, but the information will be different. Okay, it will be different because this is specific for the 22nd day of the month only. That's it, no more. Not 21st, not 23rd, particularly the 22nd. That's it. So we're going to start right here what this is. This is all of the 2025 drawings for the midday and the evening this year for the 22nd day of the month. So this is what happened on January. 32866 fell on the midday. The evening was 25385 in order. These will always be the way they were drawn according to the official website of Florida. Okay, this is just a hobby of mine. I'm just copying down information for myself. Now, pay attention to why I do this, because this happens a lot with the pick 3, the pick 4, and even the pick 5. Pick 5 has 99,999 different combinations that could be here. And as you can see, I don't have nowhere near that amount. Okay. So pay attention to this number right here. I want to show you, for example, this is what happened in January. And like I said, easy to go verify. 32866 fell in January. 82636 fell in February. It's the same number. It's the same number, just different order. How crazy is that in itself? Okay, but it's the same number for the 22nd day of the month. So that happens. Now you're going to see colors. These are kind of self-explanatory, but I'm going to go through them real quick. Any numbers that are blue means, like, for example, let me start with the 1X. This black in the background behind the number, that means one time. That's the first time since August 1st, 2016 to current. It's the first time that number fell. Okay, that particular number. Regardless of the order, doesn't matter. But those same 5 numbers in the 14469 has fallen one time in all history of the pick 5. And that goes for the same of these right here. The yellow are for doubles. Okay, it's meant for doubles. I kind of messed up over here, but I'll get to that. But any number that you see, regardless of its background of color, is something you consider as a double, because you got 23668, 23668. You got 12257, 15578. See, double digits, and that's what that means. And you will see that in all these. Now, when you see white numbers right here, regardless of the background, when you see 13459, that means that is all single hit, meaning there are no repeating numbers in any way. It's all different digits, 5 different digits. And you can see that's happened twice on 2025 for this year. Because in the evening time on April 22nd, 03456 fell in April in the midday. 13459 fell in the midday on July. See? Easy to read. Easy to read. Now, the numbers that are the numbers themselves that are green. That just means that's a triple for the pick 5. Okay. That means there's 3 numbers that are the same. 0, 4, 5, 5, 5. Real simple to look at. You know. Now, I messed up here. I didn't highlight this green, but this should be green. 35888. Okay, 88835 is the way it fell. And that's what that is. When you see a green number, it just means it's triple. Now, down here for September 22nd, that green background means that number fell 3 times. Okay? That number, those numbers together, no matter what order you put them in, 02236 has fallen 3 times on the 22nd. Okay? It's crazy in itself because it's a double-digit number, but as you see these, you will notice that the doubles tend to repeat more than a single-digit number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't see that a lot, but you do see it, just not a lot. So let's go down here. So now you know what this is. Right? The purples just means it's a double-double. Double-double just means 2 double numbers. 5, 5, 7, 7, 9. 2. There's 2 5s. There's 2 7s. Double. That's all that means. You'll see that a lot too. Sometimes you will see on a particular day 5 out of 9, for example, would be double doubles. Something you want to, we all like to see that. I've caught it once like that. It's very nice. Okay, so now you know what this is. This right here, the top 22nd day, exactly the way it is. These are the hottest numbers for the 22nd day since August 1st, 2016 to current. Now, you're going to see 02236. At one time, that was down here. That was a blue. In last month in September, it came again on the 22nd. So now that got moved up to a 3. Simple, right? So you're going to say, well, where's the 1267? Don't know. I'd have to go back and look at where it fell, or you can go and search the number and find out which 22nd day of the month it fell in and which year. Because it didn't fall this year. It could be 2024, 2020, 2018. I don't know. But this is the second time that number has fallen on the 22nd day. That's a fact. Now, both these numbers at one point were down here in the blue. So that would give you 5, 10, 11, 13 numbers that were in the blue. Then these showed up again, like this one. This was a blue. Back in August, this number, 02236, was down here. It was there. I know, you smack your head at it sometimes. Oh, I was looking at that number. It showed. It is what it is. But this is fact that showed September last month on the 22nd day of 2025. That popped up, which brought it from a blue at 2x to a green 3x. So there's only 3 X's. There are some days of the month that I have 4 X's. That the same number has fallen 4 times on the same day of the month. It may not be January, February, March, but it's still a 22nd day. That's very important. Okay, so now you know what the top fill-ins are. Okay, these are the repeating numbers. Now, top fill-ins are the hottest no-shows for the 22nd day. I know it sounds weird, but that's what it is. These numbers right here where it says top fill-ins, and this goes for the pick 3, the pick 4, and the pick 5. These numbers have never shown on the 22nd day, ever, since it started. However, these numbers are intertwined with these numbers at some point. Okay? So these are pretty hot numbers. For example, let's say 04566 has fallen twice on the 21st day and 3 times on the 23rd day, just for an example. But it has never fallen on 22nd. But it's a fill-in because it happens a lot. Another smack your head moment, right? But these tend to happen, and there's not a lot of them. I'm not listing 100 numbers here. You got 13 numbers right here for the hottest numbers. And 2 of them used to be down here in the blue. And as of last month, that one shot up there to 3x. You were only looking at 13 numbers right here. So the top fill-ins, you know what that is. Okay, yes, there's doubles in there. Sometimes there will be triples in there that have never showed. Depends on what I think looks good around those numbers, those specific numbers that are the top numbers. Now, I do this for the pick 4, not the pick 3. Right here, under others. Others are exactly what you see. They are quads, 4 digits that are the same, and like example 02222. Yes, that number has fallen on the 22nd day one time. If a number has fallen more than one time down here, I'll have it up here, but I'll also make note of it down here by putting a little bracket around it and putting a number in there. It could be 3, 4, 2, whatever that number is. That's just saying how many times that number has shown on the 22nd day. Because remember, all this is based on the 22nd day only. Okay. Once the drawings are done for the day, this is done for the most part. As you can see here, quad 2s 0 has fallen one time. Quad 2s 7 has fallen one time. Right? I mean, the odds, but it happens. Some things you want to know about that. You really need to know when quad 2s is a hot number for 22nd day of the month. Does that mean it's going to show? No, I'm showing you history. I'm not showing you future. Okay? I'm showing you this is what happened, and I'm putting it in a way that's easy for you to read. Now, pay attention to these numbers. These are double doubles. 1 1 4 4 6. Okay? Pay attention to the double doubles when you're looking at them. Like say, and even the triples. So we got 0 0 1 1 5. Okay? We got 1 1 5 here. It's a 3, but look, 1 1 5, 1 1 5. 1 1 4 4. 1 1 4 4 6. 1 1 4 4 3. 1 1 5 5. 1 1 5 5. See what I'm saying? I'm just writing them down like the official lottery people say. That's it. But these are the actual numbers that have fallen on the 22nd day. And that's basically it. That's what this is. It's kind of gives you an idea. You kind of put stuff together that you want, that you're seeing. Maybe you can even add this to your system and you can kind of figure out what you're doing. Maybe it might help you. But this information is probably the most important right here that I find for each lottery. You don't have to divide, add, multiply, subtract to get the sum for this double, and then add the 2 to get the first digit to the believe me, I can go on with that, and it's too difficult for a lot of people that don't do this. I am showing you exactly what happened in a specific way, and that's what this is. This will be in a PDF form you can download, and you can have it on your phone forever. Okay, If you like to not have to download it again, you could start using this all the way till December 2025. Because once this is done, then we start a whole new year. But if you download this one time, all you have to do is add the midday and the evening of October right here, and then it's already done for you. If another number repeated or something like that, maybe it went to blue, there's a 1x. There are some differences, but you get a general idea. This is not going to change unless one of these quads show up for October 22nd or for November 22nd. These aren't going to change. These will stay the same, okay, for the 22nd day of the month. They're not going anywhere. These top fill-ins may change a little, because if one of these fill-ins show up, then that will go to a 1x and will come off this list right here. Okay, and I would add something else to it, and that's basically it. But that in a nutshell, having this will, and I do the first week, 1st through the 7th, 8th through the 15th, 15th through the 22nd, and then I'll do a 4th week with everything that's left over. Like this month, you got like 10 drawings that you get right here that you will have forever, okay? And can pull it right up on your phone. You can look and get some ideas. And that's basically what this is. Good luck, and I appreciate you watching, and I hope you understand this. If you don't, go back, read it again, watch it again. So I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Make sure you like it and you follow and you subscribe, hit the bell, all that wonderful stuff. What is it? Smash it. Smash it. You tell I don't do video, right? All right. So I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, and email me or drop some comments under the video. Either way, I'll get back to you. Appreciate your time. Thank you.